Hi all. So this evening I am going to discuss a bit of a rabbit hole I've been, burrowing through, and that is about planetary connections to tarot cards. So I think we're familiar with, let me see if I can put this here, familiar with the tarot cards being connected to the different astrological signs. Let's see, we are in Virgo, which is right here, which has the Hermit card for Virgo. Now Virgo is ruled by Mercury. It seems so much more Leo to me, but apparently it's Virgo. Yeah, and for Mercury, that card is the Magician. So I just wanted to take a quick look at those two cards together. So we have here the Hermit for the astrological sign Virgo, and the Magician for Virgo's ruling planet, Mercury. And gosh, this is such it's such a great combination because it really suggests that the hermit mode must be for something. It must be for the gathering of strength, of knowledge, of inspiration to become the magician and to put it out into the world. Because you see, let me see, I have a little pointer. The light goes from just this introspective lantern into this wand. I'm not sure exactly what to call this. I will call it a wand to show to the world. So, yeah, so there's that. I'm going to have to do some rearranging here, so bear with the process. Okay, so then I looked at something else. Okay, so now coming down here to Virgo, which has the Hermit card. Just try to hold it up a little closer. Okay, Virgo has the Hermit card, ruled by Mercury, the Magician. Now, each astrological sign is separated into 3 segments. Each sign runs approximately, I suppose, 30 days. So there's the first section, the second, and the third. And they have a different energy signature. Now, we are currently in the 3rd section, energetic section of Virgo season. Now, the first started at the beginning of Virgo in the 3rd week of August and ran until the very beginning of September. The second section, the second decan, is from about the 2nd of September until the 11th. And it's ironic that I chose to make the video today and go down this rabbit hole because the 3rd decan starts September 12th, which is today, though you might not see it until tomorrow, until toward the end of September, which happens to coincide approximately with the the solar eclipse. So there are no accidents. And actually the dates on this chart are approximate because each year is very, very slightly different, but basically separated into 3 sections. So the third section is, the card for the third section is a minor arcana, and it's the 10 of Pentacles. Okay, and so looking at the 10 of Pentacles in relation to the other cards. Well, first of all, I'm just going to look at the 10 of Pentacles on its own. It's such a pretty card. And what I noticed, well, it's such a, I mean, it's the everything card in the minor as far as culmination. And I do think of the 10s as the culmination, even though some of the 10s are like, ugh, a little scary. For example, the 10 of Swords, ouch. But I don't like to think of them as endings, or I just more so a culmination of that energy. And if you notice, this energy really started young. So this is a long bringing up of of this culmination. It's not a flash in the pan. It's something that has been nurtured for a very long time. And yeah, so we have that. And you know, I am going to bring it up. I hesitated because I have just begun, you know, I have barely, like, I'm only an inch into this rabbit hole, so I don't understand that much, but it is on this chart. Each of the decans is also apparently energetically connected to other different signs. So this particular decan that we are entering, that we have just entered, has the energetic signature of Taurus, and which is ruled by Venus. And Taurus, if I can find Taurus, where is Taurus? Is separated, not, okay, is the Hierophant, and Venus is the Empress. So if we, I'm going to put these aside because small table. All right, so we have the big energy of the Hierophant and moving, gathering the energy to express, all tools included. And then we have the 10 of Pentacles, supported by 2 major arcana, the Hierophant and the Empress, which I think is really beautiful. And there is this partnership energy. I mean, we see partnership here, partnership in the strength of the outer world, of manifesting outwardly, and then the Empress, which is truly expression in the outer, yes, but also I feel really drawing on the inner knowledge, just as the Hierophant is probably pulling from the Magician. I would like to actually take a quick look at the Empress and Hierophant, these cards, just to see if anything pops up for me here. You know, what I do notice is in this Hierophant, you see this dove, and it almost feels like, you know, doves mean, bring to mind peace and messages, and this is a very tired dove, but I feel like this Hierophant is truly resurrecting, bringing back to life. Maybe the dove is not tired, maybe the dove has just been introspective, like, you know, the Hermit. But now it's time to take new flight, because there's a culmination. And as I said, culminations don't have to be endings. It doesn't mean that the thing that you're living currently has to go away completely. It's a stage where it evolves into its next state of creation, you know? It's next level, leveling up in some regard. There we go. And one here. Alright, I am so sorry. These are larger cards, and okay, I think we got them all pretty much in view. There we go. Okay, I want to add to this message a bit. I thought I would use the Animal Spirit Oracle deck just to add a layer. Now, so think of it, these are messages that are going to span about 10 days. So pretty much between now and the next eclipse, which is solar eclipse, and it will be, I believe it's the 23rd, 24th of the month. And it actually, these cards do fit well with that period, because we've had the lunar eclipse, which is really about, it is about culminations, and deciding how things will play out in time to come. But this is that period of deciding which seeds to plant and where to plant them and that sort of thing. So I actually like these cards with this particular time frame. So let's see what the Animal Oracle has to say. Notice the butterfly on the Empress. So it truly is a time of metamorphosis, of coming out of the cocoon and cocoon doesn't have to be a state of only private growth. It can be the state, it can just be coming out of the cocoon of what we have been living and has been truly comfortable and comforting, and just morphing into the next. So this is for anyone that watches. This is for you. Just some messages for the energy for the next about 10 days. One is on the floor face down, so I'm not going to take that one. And I have have more than I'd like. So I'm only going to... Well, you know what? Take the one on the floor face down. We have hummingbird spirit. Be here now. So even in a state of, even in this state of kind of morphing out of the old and into the new, it isn't, I think this message is saying it's important to actually enjoy the process. Don't be worried about, oh gosh, where the next thing is. Enjoy the process of finding that thing. Enjoy each step, because you know the hermit doesn't just slide into being the magician. The hermit has to walk these mountains to get to the space where the hermit says, yes, it's time. Okay. Oh, and she so reminds me of the Empress. Ah, so magical. Butterflies and hummingbirds. I love their energy. When they fly around, I so feel it in my heart space. It's like a whoosh right here. Where did I see that? Here? Yes. Notice in the Hierophant, his, do you see his hand is right here, right in his heart area. I know it should really be over here, but it's so in his heart area, igniting his heart. It's what we're creating. Must come from the heart. I mean, the best things do, right? And let's put this back. Certainly the Empress is very heart-based. I am running out of space, okay? I want to do... You know, I have not used runes in so many years. I used to actually know them pretty well, but now I have the book. But I thought, well, maybe I'll pull a rune tonight. I don't know. I just had a few things here, just in case things. So how about one rune for advice during this period for the people that watch? And I have, oh, I think this is a good one. I feel like it's Cano. I don't know. Let's find out. I will have to read this. I will get better with these again, but it's been a while. Bear with me while I find it. Well, it does begin with a K. Okay. Kanas. Okay. So Kanas is a rune of passion and insight. It's regarded as the rune of enlightenment. Symbolically, it is connected to a bright, steady flame as of a candle or torch. Hello? I don't know. Here we go. Candle or torch. And then, of course, we have that in the Hermit as well. It can be likened to beacons, beacon fires, which in ancient times were used to pass messages over great distances. Therefore, the basic meaning of Kanas is receiving and passing on of knowledge. However, the knowledge represented by this rune has little to do with anything that could be learned in a book and everything to do with the lessons that life teaches us. Oh, that's so sweet. I think it really, it does speak to the flow of this message. And let's see, I think I'll do one last thing. Now these are a little, um, just a little bit of advice. Cosmic energy oracle. All right, so let's just a little advice to apply in the mundane world when we are out of the esoteric energy and we're just having to, you know, go buy eggs or something. So let's, a little bit of advice, a little bit of something to keep in mind for anyone that watches for this period. Okay. I have one on the deck and one in the lap. I think we'll take them both. I have a feeling this is the wild card. Okay. Blessing. Blessings are gifts from the universe. Receive and share them. Adventure. I like it. Adventure is the path to new worlds. All right. So that's it for this evening. Thank you for going on this journey with me, and I hope to explore this a bit more. And so there we go. Have a great now and a great tomorrow and a great span of time until the next eclipse, the next decan. Okay, bye.